Today is March 17th, 2021. Welcome to your daily live stream. All right. So, for those of you who are new here, in the mornings, we do what the overall daily energy like for all of the elements. And we start on whatever, it's like a random draw, whatever element I randomly draw is the element we start with. Okay. This happens every morning whenever I wake up and get myself together. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so you know when I go live. I want to give everybody a quick reminder that Freebie Friday is right around the corner, and I am so excited. And the reason why I am telling you guys this is because today I am doing my video for my certification. So I am so excited, and we are also getting ready to start week 2 of the program already. So, which I am very excited for. So Friday, I am going to do a little bit of hypnotherapy on you guys. So please stop by, get yourself some healing, get yourself some free card pulls, because that's the day where if you have a question about the week's energy or perhaps what is coming towards you, that's the day that we answer your questions. All right. So I just wanted to throw that out there. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Melody, and welcome to Oracle the Crows. So, I was up pretty late last night because, well, I have a fear of spiders, okay? So, I seen one up in the corner of my bedroom, so I lost it, and then I found it, and then I lost it, I finally found it again. Well, needless to say, he found his happy home up in heaven. And while I was killing one, my cat was underneath my bed killing one. So I was just like, my brain was just going weird because, like I said, I have a fear of them. I'm not as bad now as I was when I was a kid. But yeah, so I didn't really sleep too well. But that's okay because, there's always tonight. I got enough rest, but while I was sleeping, I had a dream because it's been on my brain about when my channel was finally going to have a breakthrough. And well, last night I had a dream that my channel had a breakthrough. Literally, there was a whole. And if you don't know this, for those of you who don't know no crow facts, when you get a whole group of crows, like when they come in a flock, it's not called a flock, it's called a murder. So I had this huge, in my dream, a huge murder of crows all in my house, all around my house. All you could hear was them cawing and screaming and playing with the cats. And here, the crows actually broke through a window. So to me, that was the breakthrough that I was asking about with my channel. So I'm happy to know that, and it was very vivid. So that was kind of cool that Spirit actually gave me a premonition dream of my channel is about to have a breakthrough. Thank goodness. I've only been working on it for, oh wow, 3 years almost. So I'm so happy about that. So, but I think the hypnotherapy is part of the process. So the hypnotherapy, whenever, like, I feel like I know this stuff already. Like, I just feel so comfortable in it. It's like, I must have been a hypnotherapist in a past life because it's like certain things are triggering certain things, if that makes sense. And it's kind of cool. So yeah, I just wanted to do a little chit chat while I'm waiting for some people to come on because I usually get my morning streamers. So we might as well talk about the date. So today is March the 3rd month, the 17th day of 2021. So 3 March 17 adds up to an 8. So 3 and an 8 is an 11. So that could have been why I had the dream. I do believe St. Patrick's Day is today. Don't hold me to that because I'm not really good at following holidays unless every day is Halloween. Then I'll follow holidays because I love Halloween. But if you look on a daily affirmation, it says, I am lucky. Big, bold letters. So we're going to keep that affirmation there because, well, for one, we need a little bit of luck. Everybody does. For two, the hypnotherapy. So I didn't have no problems whatsoever. As soon as I sat down, that was the first thing I heard. I was like, okay. And it fits perfectly on the chalkboard. All right. So today's overall energy with the month and a day is 11. You add the 2021, which adds up to a 5. You add the 5 to the 11 and you get 16. A 1 and a 6 adds up to a 7. So 7s are about fast ascension. They're about reviewing what needs to be changed in your life, stepping back and looking at something from a different perspective. Also about being patient. So I'm going to have to say that today's overall energy is about being patient. Just being patient with the process. All right. So let's go ahead and get started and pull the first element. And we're starting off with Earth. Earth, you are first. All right, so your daily affirmation, Earth signs, is I love my home and my home loves me. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and pull your daily numerology card to go with it. Daily numerology card for the element of Earth. Number 41 is self-discipline. So, all right. So, with the affirmation there are signs, I love my home and my home loves me. And then we have the sacral chakra and the heart chakra coming through. Those are both the chakras about love, about our emotions, about our feelings. All right. So I feel like the overall message for you, Earth signs, is I feel like you are struggling to feel at home within your feelings because home is where the heart is, right? At least that's what they say. And I agree with it. So we have the sacral chakra there. So there it is. And the key word on it is self-discipline. Let me show you that. Self-discipline. So I feel like Spirit is telling you you need to do that, the process of disciplining yourself, such as extending your energy, extending your love. You need to take care of yourself because, again, home is where the heart is, and your home is going to love you. You know, and it starts with self-love, right? Oh, come on, Mr. Crowley. So, since the cat come up and destroyed everything. So let's keep moving, Earth signs. Let's see, where is the moon's energy at for you today? For the element of Earth. You're very close to achieving a goal. Okay, Earth signs. So here we are. Let's go over the numerology part again. So we have the number 41 there. Okay, so you could be seeing 4s, you could be seeing 1s, you could be seeing 5s, you could be seeing, they're telling me 144, which is a download. So if you're seeing 144, it's significant to your life's journey, okay? So you're very close to achieving goal, right? What goal are you very close to achieving? That's self-discipline. Taking care of yourself, disciplining how much energy that you put out into your creative process. In other words, how you utilize your time and your energy using your gifts. All right. So what you are doing is you are self-disciplining yourself, and I feel like you're putting up boundaries and you're learning to love who you are. And in that energy, with that force energy, you're realizing, for one, that you are surrounded by your spirit team, and two, you were able to build a foundation of love, of of self-love, and not only of self-love, but of love of what you are doing, because you're learning. And all week's messages has been about, you know, putting up boundaries and being okay, Melody, come on, get with it here. Putting up boundaries with people who steal your time and your energy, and learning how to, charge and ask for donations. So I feel like that's that process of loving who you are and being comfortable with who you are. And that's the process of self discipline. Because now you have the ones are all about the self. All right. So through this process, you're able to build the foundation of your business, of a goal that you are trying to achieve. That's what I see for you, Earth sign. So let's go ahead and pull, what is your daily, what do you need to surrender today? What do you need to surrender today? Your intuition. Yes. Tune into your inner voice and be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So you need to surrender to your intuition. And there is, again, being comfortable within yourself, being comfortable with what you're feeling, and trusting what you're feeling, trusting that to guide you to your next step. All right, because that's that first layer of your foundation, because that's what I see. I feel they're showing me, like, I don't know if you guys know what a foundation is, but the foundation of your home is like, the only reason why I know this is because my parents, when they bought their house, had to put a new foundation underneath their house. So it's like they dig a hole. So excuse me, so far deep in the ground, and it's called a footer, and then they put that layer of cement around, let it dry, and then they start putting blocks down, and then they cement the blocks together. Okay, so that's what they're showing me. You're cementing your blocks together. You're not building it with sand. Sand is grainy. Sand does not hold things together. Sand is good for on a beach. It's like you want to use the cement, but you're putting too much sand in your cement, and it's not lasting. And that's why they showed me that. So here you are, you're very close to achieving a goal of listening to your feelings, self-disciplining, loving who you are, loving the fact that you have this capability. I feel like you're highly empathic, for those of you who I am talking to, for the element of earth. All right. So let's go ahead and pull the arrows of love. What's going on with love for you today, earth signs? Yep, there it is, the solar plexus. So, okay, so now what I see here, you got sacral chakra, you got heart chakra, and now you got solar plexus chakra coming through. So here you are coming into balance within them two chakras, right? And that is where that foundation is being built within yourself, being built to be able to trust, to love your gifts, to trust in what you're feeling. It's all about the trust, because I feel like you have a lot of doubt. So Spirit is telling you you're still in the early stages of building this foundation around you, earth signs. You really are. And the beginning stages is, I feel, the most important for you. It's like Whenever you're first born, you got to rely on your parents to feed you and dress you. And I feel like that's what's happening, but you're not relying on your parents. You're relying on your intuition. You're relying on yourself. Um, so that is absolutely beautiful, earth signs. I'm glad to see that because that it starts with yourself coming into alignment. So you're very close to achieving a goal of bringing yourself into a sense of balance, right? So we're talking about earth. So we already are talking about the root chakra, the element of earth. Now we have the water chakra, which is the feminine chakra. We have the fire chakra, which is the masculine chakra, and we have the air chakra, right? So again, bringing yourself into that alignment with all four of them chakras is very important to your business. It is very important to your gifts and your talents, right? So let's go ahead and pull a daily tarot card for you, Earth signs. This is a beautiful message. What a shift up from the past couple of days, because I feel like I've been preaching it to you guys because you guys need to learn how to set boundaries and learn how to understand and value your time and energy. So, oh my goodness, talk about the jaw dropping there. Whoo, sheesh. I got chills. Beautiful earth signs. And that card, it didn't pop out of the deck, but it stuck out of the deck. And if you shuffle your cards and you're a tarot reader, an oracle card reader, you understand what I mean when you're shuffling the card and something is either flying out of the deck, you know for sure that that's meant, or if something just automatically pops out of the deck but sticks there. So what I want to tell you is you have two ones, right? So what I want to tell you is, earth signs, I feel like you're close to achieving that goal, back to that moon's energy, because the magician did not literally fly out of the deck, but it popped out of the deck and it was stuck there. So it was like 3/4 of the way out of the deck. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take this one. And here it is, the magician. So you are gaining a new tool through bringing yourself into alignment, through loving who you are, through self-discipline, putting up them boundaries, realizing the value of who you are, and listening, that being aware of any gut feelings, right? So surrendering to your intuition is actually a very important tool to your manifesting abilities. Okay, I do feel this is about that business, because what's beside the yellow card, the honeymoon card, which is actually the solar plexus card. That's from the arrows of love. It's about love, but nothing come out about love. I took that as the solar plexus with everything else that's lining up here. So you're actually taking the tool, okay, within yourself in that solar plexus and stepping into your life's purpose and learning how to use your solar plexus as a manifestation ability. It's like you're learning the flow and you're trusting it. All right, what a beautiful message. So let's get a message for the element of Earth's higher self. So I call in the element of Earth, I call in their higher self for a message. What is it that the element of Earth needs to know today from their higher self? What is it? What do they need to know today from their higher self? Ah, isn't that beautiful? Look, you got a unicorn. And what's the key word? Believe. Exactly. Believe and trust. All right. So, I love it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if it's clear enough. All right. So there you go. I'll hold that there, but I'm going to read it and you guys can read it with me. It says, Earth signs, there's magic all around you. And look at that. I am lucky. Again, this is no coincidence with the daily affirmations. The same thing happened yesterday. So let me pull this back up here. I'm sorry. There's magic all around you, earth signs. Open up to the wonders of the universe. Notice the connections and synchronicities. Follow your feelings and believe with all your heart. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. From the sacred union, the right ideas take shape and the best relationships blossom. And the stuff that's meant to be easily falls into place and everything is possible, right? So from that sacred union, the masculine and the feminine energies, right? So that is what is happening with you. You are gaining that tool within yourself of belief, believing in your feelings, believing in yourself, believing, again, home is where the heart is, learning to love yourself. Magician, talking about magic, and I am lucky, right? So they're showing you all kinds of signs and synchronicities today are signs that you are very close to achieving your goals. And everything is going to fall into place because everything is still in the early stages of manifesting. All right, so let's keep going. So let's go ahead and get an animal spirit card for you, earth signs. So what is an animal spirit around the element of earth today? Frog spirit. Clear out the clutter, right? So clear out the clutter of not believing in yourself. Clear out the clutter in your feelings. Feel it more at home within yourself. You can manifest your dreams when our feelings are in alignment with your plans. So the frog spirit's coming in and telling you to clean out the clutter so that you can bring your goals into alignment with your plans. So there's something you need to clean out. And I feel like it's the belief in yourself. The belief, the things that you're seeing. So it's a 28. So there we go. A 10 energy. So you have 10, 11, and you have 5. So here we are. Today is a 3 and an 8, an 11, 10, 11. The year's number is a 5. So if that is not synchronistic, okay. All right, the cat's screaming in the background. So if you hear him, he's liable to come barreling up on a table like he did right before I started the live stream. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal spirit for you, earth signs, a crystal spirit for the element of earth today. So I feel like you don't believe that things are going to happen. You have perhaps this this lack of not feeling at home within yourself, I feel is what you need to clear out. All right, so what is a crystal spirit that is for the element of earth today? Oh, I pulled another animal spirit. Oh, okay. Well, you must have been meant to have it. So here we have a 42 otter spirit. You were never alone, right? So they want you to know you're not alone on this process. For some reason, I thought I grabbed the crystal spirit cards and I even shuffled them up like I did. So you got 2. So the overall energy today is a 6. No, it ain't. It's a 7. Duh. Okay, so they're pointing at 144 back out to me. Today's energy is a 7. So I feel like earth signs, with today's overall energy being a 7, you really just need to take a step back and review your life. Review what needs to be let go of. Review what you want when it comes to this manifestation. Because guess what? There is something manifesting. In order for you to find that tool necessary to manifest your dreams, you need it's like they're showing me stuff that's piled on top of it, and I feel like it's your emotional body. So this time I do have the crystal cards, aquamarine, and look at that, a number 7 as I am saying that, right? So the aquamarine is good for our emotions, right? So let's see why the aquamarine is coming through for you today, Earth signs. Enhanced clarity, calm discernment, awareness, and acceptance of one's truth. So that is exactly what you need to do, to accept the truth. Accept the truth that you need to bring yourself into alignment, because there's where that tool will come about to manifest something. All right. So one more card for you, and then we're going to move on to the next element. So this is a final message from your spirit team. What is a final message for the element of earth? Light. Look at that. Look at the light within you. Look at all them birds. I see birds of spirits, right? So imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are, Earth signs. A powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. Right. So that's why they were showing me that 144, because I feel like the 144 is the light workers code. So that's what spirit wants you to imagine. Imagine yourself as this being of light, because it's exactly what you are. So I feel like there, again, the clutter is blocking your light, and what's illuminated is the heart space. So I feel like there's some clutter in your heart space, and it all comes back to, how you feel about yourself. It's the air chakra. All right. So you could go ahead and do a little bit of research on that when it comes to that particular chakra, and see. I do have information here. I just was not prepared to be talking about chakras. I know the basics of it, but to go a little bit deeper, well, I mean, I can guide you, but sometimes when you do the research yourself, you learn the lesson better. So let's go ahead and move on to water. Water signs, you are next. All right, water signs. Water signs. So what is your daily affirmation, water signs? And we have, I honor my sensuality by exploring sights, sounds, scents, and textures that make me feel alive and connected to my body. So you are honoring your feelings today. You're honoring all the senses. I need a drink for this. Which is absolutely beautiful. So let's go ahead and pull your daily numerology card. And number 13, and we got effort. So you could be seeing ones, you could be seeing threes, you could be seeing fours, you could be seeing 13s. So here we have, by honoring all of your senses and making that effort to connect to your solar plexus and your sacral chakra, is actually going to bring you into alignment, right? Water signs, because we have the solar plexus and we have the sacral chakra. That's the masculine and feminine energies. So through honoring all of your senses and making that effort to do so, you are actually, I feel, bringing them to chakras into alignment. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your daily moon card. What's going on for the element of water with the moon energy? Believe in the impossible. Absolutely. So water signs, they want you to make the effort to believe in the impossible. Believe that anything is possible. And I feel like Today, you're just going to be super sensitive. Um, with all the signs or the sights, sounds, scents, and textures, that takes me back to that hypnotherapy, because there's a part in there where we have to incorporate all of the senses into the hypnotherapy. All right, so here comes Mr. Crowley, video woman. You want to say hi to everyone, Mr. Crowley? Alrighty. So I apologize. My phone is blowing up. So I will not be able, I wanted to announce this. I should have announced it before I started the video. I may not be doing dailies in the mornings, in the morning tomorrow, because I'm considering going out of town. I'm not 100% sure yet, because depends on how I feel, because like I said, I haven't slept that great. I did not sleep that great tonight or last night. All right, so let's go back to your message, water signs, because I kind of got distracted. The text messages, the cat. So I feel like making the effort to believe in yourself and honor all of your senses is actually going to bring you into alignment, right? With the one's energy, bringing you into alignment. And now you have the 3 energy. So the 3 is about stepping into the authenticity of who you are, right? It's about being authentic. It's about honoring your authenticity. So it's honoring all of your senses and tapping into all of your senses and making that effort is actually going to be bringing you into alignment with your belief system. And it's like going to open you up to like seeing beyond is what I feel, water signs. So let's go ahead and pull, what do you need to let go of or surrender to rest and sleep? Boy, if that is just not right on the money here. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, your body, and your spirit. So you really need, water signs, to honor your body, to get some rest, to make sure you get adequate sleep, make the effort to do so. That will also help you to bring you into alignment with all them senses as well. So let's keep going. What was next? I think that was... All right, so water signs, the arrows of love. Oh, you got 2 of them. So you have an invitation of love and trials of love. So I feel, I feel like there's a lot of lessons that you've been learning, right? You've had to learn a lot of lessons within your emotional body. I feel like what you need to believe in is the fact that there could be an invitation coming towards you. Believe in the impossible when it comes to love. You've been through a lot. You've learned a lot of lessons. I feel like you've had some dreams about maybe a particular someone. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a message from your higher self, water signs. This is a totally different message than what we've been getting the last few days, water signs. So I feel like you're very lucky today because you could be getting an invite. And that's really awesome, because as I was pulling these cards for you, water signs, my friend did text me about coming to her house tonight. So that could be an invitation. And I do love her. She's like one of my besties. So I feel like that is correlating with the invitation of love. All right. So higher self message for you, water signs. Tell the truth. See, there's bunnies on there. So bunnies represent spring. So water signs, communicate with integrity. You may need to level with someone. This person could even be you. Are you saying you're fine when you don't mean it? Are you swallowing your needs because you don't want to rock the boat? When we hide in the truth, it eventually comes out in destructive ways. Act with integrity and say what's on your mind. While honesty may lead to short-term discomfort, your long-term peace and happiness are worth it. So I feel like that's a trial, a lesson that you need to learn is how to communicate your feelings. Not being afraid to speak your piece. All right. So not being afraid to say what's on your mind, to make that effort, right? And I feel like that's the lesson. So short-term discomfort is the lesson that'll bring long-term peace. You will be able to stay in alignment. Again, going back to them senses. Honor all of your senses. So I do feel this invitation of love is back to you need to level with somebody. All right. So let's go ahead and pull your daily tarot card. Water signs. Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, which makes perfect sense that you would get the seven, because today's overall energy is a seven energy. Yes, okay. I keep thinking about that. Am I right? Am I right? So, but we got the March and the 17th, which adds up to what? An 11. 7, 13. Right? So 7 and a 4 adds up to an 11. So that goes back to communication. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, maybe just to take that step back and be a little bit patient. Make sure you get the rest that you are needed, so that while you're attending to things that you are nurturing, you don't have this sense of burnout. All right. So I feel like they want you to make that effort to be patient, to believe that there's things going on behind the door, and to honor that. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull a spirit animal card for you, water signs. All right, parrot, watch your words. Oh my goodness, back to communication at number 45. So there's that lesson, that 45. So the parrot spirit comes in telling you to watch your words, right? Watch your words. Communicate with integrity, right? Communicate with integrity. Be honest. Say what's on your mind, but communicate it in a positive way, because you're going to need, I feel like there's communication, invitation of love, watch your words, and communication. There could be some sort of communication coming in today with the 3rd and the 8th. That is an 11 energy. So, and then we have the number 9 on the parrot, which is about the lessons. So I do feel that they're telling you be careful, communicate with integrity. Are you saying you're fine when you don't mean it? Because if that's the case, what you're going to do is you're going to stuff that down. Like it says, when we hide the truth, it eventually comes out in destructive ways, right? So let's go ahead and pull your crystal card for today, water signs. Raw Morganite. So now you have a 10 coming through, a number 46. So raw Morganite is your crystal for today, water signs. Sensitivity, gentleness, empathy, compassion, the gift of vulnerability, and self-forgiveness. Okay, so that's what this crystal will help you with. Being sensitive, being gentle, being more empathic or empathetic to perhaps yourself and other people. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull your final message. This is a message from your spirit team. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you and to prove that they are with you at this time. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, back to honoring all their senses. So we have a butterfly here, a yellow butterfly. You could be seeing a yellow butterfly. To me, that looks like a grasshopper. Up here is a dragonfly. There's a coin. There's flowers. There's more coins. So those are just some signs. So pay attention. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, because your loved ones are around you and they're trying to tell you that they are with you at this time. They're trying to show you some love. All right, water signs. So those are your messages, water signs. So let's go ahead and move on into the next element, which is air. All right, let me get a drink of coffee real quick. All right, so the daily affirmation for the element of air is, I give myself the gift of deep and restful sleep every night. So, water and air, this makes perfect sense for me because I did not really sleep very well last night. Because, well, like I said at the beginning of the video, there was a spider hanging in my bedroom. I do not like spiders. And I found him and I tried to kill him. He got away. And then I found him again and he got away. And then when I finally found him, he ended up losing his life because I do not like spiders. And then while I was killing one, my cat was underneath my bed killing one, but they wasn't the same kind. And it kind of creeped me out. So I really didn't sleep very well last night. And then when I did go to sleep, I had an awesome dream, which if you watch the beginning of the video, you will know about that dream. So air signs, you need to get some rest. Give yourself the gift of deep and restful sleep every night. All right, so let's pull. Hi, Kimberly. So let's go ahead and pull your daily numerology card. So we have a 6 and a 6 there. So I do feel while you are sleeping, I feel like your spirit team is working on your healing you. That's why it's so important to get the rest every night. It's for your own healing, and it could be also if you are a healer, air signs such as myself, you are able to heal other people. You can't heal people if you're not up to par, like if you don't have the energy, if you don't get the right rest. All right. So we have a 6 and a 6. So you need to master this. You need to master making sure you get a deep and restful sleep at night. I also feel too, with the healing and a kitty coming on here, cuddle up with your cat. And that's what I did last night. I had my Mr. Crowley is my little snuggle bug. And I snuggled up to him and I was just petting him and he's a purring. And I was just like, oh, I love you so much, kitty. And it was so healing. I was just in a bit of a comfort zone with him. So I feel like you could, be like your kitty, cuddle up with your kitty. You could pet your kitty. I feel like animals are coming through for you. Air signs is a very healing energy. So master that. I feel like too, you got blue, which is the throat chakra energy. Throat chakra is about communication. So let's go ahead and pull the moon's card. The moon's energy. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So you need to look, I feel like you could be having some dreams where, when you rest at night, you could be having, I know I do, have some dreams where you could be doing some release dreams in your dreams, and it could be very healing for you as well. So what do you need to surrender? Stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Back to that communication right there, the throat chakra. So you really need to surrender the stubbornness, and you need to look at the bigger picture on something. I feel like this will help you with maybe something that you're trying to communicate, maybe to communicate some healing energy, keep you in that sense of balance with yourself and with other people. All right, so let's keep going for the elements of air. Long distance. So there could be some distance between you and another person, and Spirit is telling you maybe you just need to look at the bigger picture of why there's some distance between you and another person. And they're telling you too, don't take a rigid stance when it comes to perhaps another person. So, oh, well, what's this? Look what I found. The Grim Reaper wants to come through for you, air signs. I have no clue how it got in there. I do know how it got in there, but it was probably in there from yesterday or a couple of days ago when I did a reading, but it was sitting right on top of the deck. So I feel like Spirit is telling you there's something that needs to end. Okay, what needs to end is this stubborn, rigid stance that perhaps you are taking. So you need to make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you do some healing. I feel like, we're about to enter into the season of spring as well. So winter is about to end and spring is about to come about. I don't know why that card was there, but okay. All right, so let's pull your daily tarot card, air signs. The Knight of Wands. So I feel like there could be somebody coming towards you at a very fast pace. Maybe wanting to communicate, have this conversation with you, open their self up with you. Because, you get the Knight of Wands sometimes. The Knight of Wands can represent a few things. This distance between you and another person, maybe this person's going to come out of the blue. Another thing that the Knight of Wands represents is this is somebody who's not yet a king. Somebody who may be coming in and wanting to end, maybe have this conversation and wanting to end this energy of being just a knight. Maybe they want to put an ending to that knight energy, because the knight's energy is somebody who comes in and as quickly as they come in, they're gone. So I feel like that's what Spirit wants to tell you. I feel like that's the energy, air signs. You need to put an ending to this energy of not being able to stand firm. I feel like this is something look at the pyramids in the background here. I feel like this is something that maybe you have carried through from a past life as well. I don't know why that's coming through, but that's what I feel for you, air signs. So I feel like you need to put an ending to this night energy. It is ready. Stop being stubborn. Stop taking a rigid stance. Look at the bigger picture of some sort of situation in your life. Bring yourself into a sense of balance, and that way you can communicate from that more compassionate state. Get yourself some rest, all right? Because you know what? When we're tired and we're sleepy, we're cranky. It's like that essence of they're telling me about the Snickers commercial where, when you're hungry and somebody hands you a Snicker bar and your whole demeanor changes. That's the same way with sleep. When you don't get enough rest, it's like you're hungry. You're hungry for to be restful. So I feel like you need to put an ending to this energy of not being able to be a king. I don't really feel like this is as much for myself. I mean, I do, but I don't. Um, but I feel like you need to observe that energy. You need to observe that night energy. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a message, air signs, from your higher self. A message, I call in air signs, higher self. A message to the present air signs from their higher selves. A message to the present air signs from their higher selves. All right, so we have your purpose is joy. So you have a rabbit coming through. Rabbits come through in water signs too, I think. So your purpose has nothing to do with how you make a living. This is your vocation, mission, or inspired passion. All worthy, but your purpose is much simpler and bigger. Your purpose is joy. It's about discovering, nurturing, and celebrating who you truly are and knowing and loving yourself at the deepest level, air signs, right? So that's where that healing energy comes through. Loving yourself first is going to be very healing, which in turn you will be able to communicate in that positive energy and not be so rigid about that. Opening yourself up to being in harmony with your communication, being able to express yourself in a positive way. All right, so let's keep going. So, what is an animal card? An animal that is around the element of air. Owl spirit, you can see clearly now. So here you are. And I feel like too, we have the full moon in Sagittarius. So this could be for somebody who has Sagittarius in their chart, or maybe you are a Sagittarius and you're an ascending air sign. So I feel like this is specific to that person. So we have a number 43, owl spirit. You see clearly now. So here it is, that energy of the 7 coming through. You can see clearly because why you're taking that step back and you're looking at the bigger picture of what needs to end. What needs to end is that Knight of Wands energy of not being able to, I feel like for some of you, this may not resonate for all of you, but I feel like somebody's unable to commit to anything. Doesn't mean a relationship to anything. So that's what I see. I feel like what needs to end is, coming in and leaving, off to the next adventure, coming back around. It's like option is what they said. So you can clearly see now through looking at the bigger picture of why there was distance perhaps between you and another person. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a crystal spirit for you today, air signs. Well, if you know how to pronounce that, you go right ahead. So it's number 21, which is a 3. So we have a 7 and a 3, which is a 10, and soda light. There's that 7 energy coming through again. So I feel like with the 7 energy, it's like sticking really out for you, air signs. The overall energy is a 7. You got 2 7 cards. I feel like they really want you to just take a step back and review something. I feel like they want you to review what really needs to end, to put an ending to it, to ending what has kept you frozen, what has kept you stuck. All right, so let's go ahead and do this crystal first. I have no clue how to pronounce it, and I'm not even going to start because I'm going to chop it up. So if you know what it is, by all means, you can go ahead and speak it. I'm not that I'm going to hear you, but it's okay. I don't have to. All right, so organization, orderliness, clearing clutter, and list making. So, well, hello there, Mr. Crowley. Welcome to the daily live stream. So your card had a cat on it. It's no coincidence that Mr. Crowley is obstructing the view here because your very first card had a cat on it. Okay, so he's coming in and telling you, cuddle with me. Listen to my purr. A cat's purr is such a positive vibration. It is such a healing vibration. So you may want to listen. Grab your cat up, listen to them purr, pet them. You know, when I was petting Mr. Crowley last night, I just put my hand on him. It was just like, yeah, this is amazing. He's my little buddy. So this card here will help you to organize, clear out the clutter, right? Clear out the clutter of being in that light energy. Where's the death card? I don't know where it went. It's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Right there. Clear out the clutter. Know what needs to end. And make a list. I don't really feel like that's important though. So let's go ahead into the soda light. Intentionally, conscious awareness, an awakened state, inner knowing, self-confidence, and clear expression of intentions. And that goes back to that healing energy with the throat chakra, being clear with your intentions, being clear with what you want to communicate, right? Going back to discovering who you are. Discovering who you are, being confident, having this inner knowing. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a final message from your spirit team, air signs. Oh, look at that. You got the eye there on the top of your crown. So intuitive nudges, air signs. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and the divine spirit. So it's like you need to listen to your intuition and listen to your intuition and know that, like, when the right time is to move forward, to go after what you want. All right. To stand in that integrity, to put an ending to, coming in, doing what you need to do and moving forward. Right. And now you have the eye on the crown. So the crown chakra, listening to the crown with the blue energy, the communication coming in through your crown chakra down through to your intuition. All right. So those are your messages, air signs. So let's go ahead and pull for the final element, which is fire for today. All right, fire signs. So let's get started. What is your daily affirmation? Daily affirmation for the element of fire. I tell the truth with grace and love, and my relationships are transformed. So, oh, well, that's good, Kimberly. So we're doing your sign now. Good morning, V. Good morning, Kimberly. All right, so I tell the truth with grace, love, and my relationships are transformed. So now we have a dog coming through. So there's some pet energy coming through the elements today. We had a squirrel come through telling you to pay attention to all your senses. We had a cat come through. We had a parrot come through. Today is just the day for our animal spirits. All right, so fire signs. What is your daily numerology card? So we have a number 19. So you could be seeing 19s. You could be seeing 10s. You could be seeing 1s. You could be seeing 9s. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, when you tell the truth with grace and love, and you remove the pride and the ego out of your communication, all relationships are transformed. We're talking about relationships with yourself, relationships with other people, whether it's romantic, friends, family. It doesn't matter what your ship is. All right. So your Merkaba is orange. So that is your feelings, right? Being able to express your feelings instead of holding them back in a prideful way. The outside, this is like an indigo, which is crown chakra energy. All right. So that's what I see. So let's go ahead and pull your moon card. Emotions are running high. So I feel like your emotions, the moon's energy is, and it doesn't matter if it's still the new moon in Pisces energy, it's the moon's energy. We have a moon every day. It doesn't matter if it's new, full, waning, waxing, dark, it doesn't matter. It's still the moon's energy, and we're still affected. We're just more affected during the full moon and the new moon cycles, and a little bit less affected in between, but we're still affected regardless. So fire signs, I feel like the moon's energy around you today is there's some emotions that are coming up to the surface. And I feel like what's going on is it's the emotions of this pride and ego. And I feel like you need to put an ending to that. I feel like you just need to be honest with yourself is what I feel. So let's go ahead and see what you need to surrender. Worry, right? So this is what is coming about. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body, focus on the power of your heart, and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. All right. So if you look, she is swinging right towards that moon. So I feel like your emotional body is, you got some sort of a worry in there. And again, it has something to do with your pride and ego and what you want to communicate. They want you to focus on the power of your emotions. Focus more on what you're feeling, not on, oh, well, I'm not feeling that, that kind of energy. I'm not feeling that. And that's that truth that you're telling yourself. Okay. So let's keep going. So, we're going to pull, integrity. So you need to stand in your integrity. You need to tell the truth with your integrity, because when pride gets in the way, fire signs, you're not standing in your integrity. All you're doing is upsetting people, right? So you need to tell the truth with integrity. Be honest. Don't let your ego get in the way, because your ego is just, it's going to drive you, but it's not going to drive you in the best possible way for your higher self, for your purpose. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a tarot card for you, fire signs. Ace of Pentacles. So the universe is trying to give you a new beginning. They're trying to offer you something. They're trying to offer you something that is abundant, something that is fulfilling. Right? They're trying to, and look at this. We got a 10 and 11. March 17th adds up to an 11. So the universe is trying to offer you something. But it's like your pride is blocking it. Your pride is blocking it from your pride is blocking. It's like you are actually blocking your own way. You need to get out of your way is what I feel. And you need to just step out of your own way, remove the pride out of the situation, and accept what the universe has to offer. Because what the universe is offering you is meant for you. All right. So let's keep going. So fire signs, a message for the element of fire. I call in the element of fire's higher selves to bring them a message in this now, here, present moment for the element of fire. Call in your higher selves to give the higher selves, or the fire signs in this present moment, a message. Say you're sorry. Oh my goodness. Well, are you carrying around regret, fire signs? Is there a relationship that needs healing, but you just don't know what to say? Give your pride, a rest and simply start with, I'm sorry. Take responsibility and acknowledge your role in the situation. Apologize to them and for you. Then let it go and be very proud of yourself. Make amends isn't easy, but it's a huge leap forward on your spiritual path. Bravo. So another essence of pride coming through. Right? Give your pride a rest. Putting an ending to that. That is no mistake. All right. So your higher self is even telling you to take responsibility. Take responsibility. Don't worry about it. The universe is offering you something that is meant for you. So when you tell the truth and you tell them how you truly feel, and you're honest with yourself and you take responsibility and acknowledge your role in the situation, you transform your life and you're going to transform somebody else's. You'll be able to let it go. What are you letting go? Of worry, of pride, of ego. And you're going to be able to see the offer that Spirit is trying to give you in such a positive way, such a transformed way. You're going to have a new beginning. So I feel like before there was something happened, and I feel like you and another person could have had a major falling out. And I feel like you wasn't totally honest with them. And I feel like that's the regret you're carrying around. So there's a relationship that needs healing. So when you're honest and you communicate with grace and love to this person you had a relationship with, whether it's a friendship, a kinship, a romantic ship, it doesn't matter your ship. It doesn't matter. That's just a label. All right, so let's keep going. So what's an animal spirit around you today, fire signs? What is an animal spirit around you today? I don't even really need to say it. A number 55. Okay. Number 55. So you were really mastering a major lesson and obstacle. Snake spirit, it's time to heal, right? It's time to heal. It's time to shed the pride and ego, and it is time to heal, right? Number 55, that's a master number, and it is also adds up to a 10. 10, 11. Again, today's overall energy. It is time to shed that pride. It is time to shed that old skin that no longer serves you. It is time to go through this transformation. It's time to overcome the obstacles and challenges of worry, regret, pride, resentment, right? That you've been struggling with, because you know what? The choice to make this change is in your hands, fire sign. The choice is in your hands. You have the power to make that choice, to bring this healing in, to shed the old. Aw, thank you, Kimberly. All right, so what is a crystal card for you, fire signs? What is a crystal card for you today? Crystal spirit for the element of fire. Selenite. Beautiful. All right, so selenite is, well, here, I'll show you a piece of selenite. This is what selenite is. This just happens to be, this is my healing tool. It's selenite with all the colors of the chakras on it, starting from root to crown. And look, there's a little death thing, and then there's a little balancing. I make these, and I made this a while ago, but I decided to keep it, and I use it in my freebie Fridays. And when I heal, what I do is I picture, when I picture, you know what I mean? When I channel my healing energy, I just go to each chakra and on this card or on this stick, and it helps me to stay focused. So that's what selenite looks like if nobody knows. So let's go ahead and see why selenite spirit is coming through for you fire signs. Liquid light, fluidity, flexibility, illumination, and clarity, and raising your vibration. So that is what I feel. You're going to get the illumination of what you need to heal, because selenite is a healing tool. I actually have a wand, and it kind of looks like this right here that I also use in my healing techniques. So selenite is a good healing tool. It'll help you to shed that old. It is also good for raising your vibration so that you can accept what is meant for you, because that pride and ego and worry is keeping your vibration at a 3D level, and you are meant for bigger things. You are so meant for bigger things. That's why you got the indigo card. That's your higher path. All right. So a final card for you, fire signs, is a message from your spirit team. Soul power. Always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. And it's an orange card, that orange Merkaba. That's that sacral chakra. There's that power of creativity. I feel like they want you to feel at peace. Feel at peace. Don't worry. Don't, it just make the effort. Say, I'm sorry. It's not that hard. Okay. I feel like you're going to sneeze. Whew. All right. So those are your daily messages. Those are your daily messages for today, March 17th, 2021. So, and I'm leaving it on 1 hour and 11 minutes, soon to be 12. So there's that 11 to 11:11. So I just want to tell everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for having my back. Don't think I'm going to be doing dailies in the morning, because I'm going to go to my friend's house tonight. I just need some time. I need some space. I have a lot of things on my plate. Not that I don't. I love getting up and do this in the morning. Trust me, I do. This is my life. This is what I love to do. To me, it's my business, but it's not just a business. It's my hobby. It's my career. But I'm just going to take a little bit of a break. My brain is just overworked and underpaid because I've been doing my schooling, and, we're about to start the second week. So, I just want to give myself a little bit of a break between getting certified today and doing that video and starting the new course. So I'm going to take a break from everything before I restart. So I just wanted to tell you guys that I will not be doing a daily live stream tomorrow, but I'll be thinking about you. But I will be resuming them on Friday. I will get up Friday morning and I will do the daily live stream. And then Friday evening, we got Freebie Friday. So please join that Freebie Friday. You get free healing. You get free card pulls. You get your questions answered the best that I can. Sometimes it's a little bit of a struggle depending on what your questions are. But for the most part, Spirit is pretty clear. So please stick around for Freebie Friday. Please come back. It's for your benefit. I love doing it, but it's for your benefit. And I'm going to practice a little of my hypnotherapy skills on you guys as well. So we're going to do some healing through hypnotherapy. So I'm excited to do that. This is something new. So I want to just tell you guys, I love you guys, and thank you so, so much for being my backbone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. Thank you, because if it wasn't for you guys subscribing and being here for me, I wouldn't be able to be doing this. Okay? So I feel lucky. So that is your daily affirmation. I am lucky. You're very welcome, V. All right. So I love each and every one of you guys. Have a blessed day. And I will see you guys Friday morning. Mwah.